What up, y'all? It's your boy, Knight2727, and this is my review of Super Street Fighter 4, the 3D edition. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, this game is pretty great. Probably one of the best ports of any console game that you'll probably get to a handheld. Some things may have suffered, but not too much to really complain about. Alright, but let's get into it. Pretty much what they added was, in the options you have a light and a pro mode. For those of you who can't perform all the moves, you can assign them to the touchscreen and do all the modes easily. Or you can play as pro mode. Just to show you some of the new things that they added, let's get into a quick match to show you. Let's play a regular match. Now this is a 3D versus. The 3D has a new over-the-shoulder camera angle, similar to Resident Evil 5. As you see, they have every character unlocked from the start. I believe all 35 characters, just like in the consoles, with all the stages. Alright, now with the graphics being so great, when you play with the 3D on, it supposedly cuts the frame rate in half from 60 frames per second to 30. And I'm recording with the 3D off. Now the graphics as the character-wise are marvelous, but the backgrounds have suffered severely. I thought, people were just being nitpicky about it, but when you actually see this hippo, it actually looks somewhat good, and it doesn't do anything. It just stands there the whole time with its mouth open, kind of looks funny. So the D-pad and the circle pad actually work perfect for this game. Pretty much pick your choice, Right here, you can set. You can set all your little buttons right here. This is light mode. Super combo, ultra combo, and moves that you can just press without actually having to know it. The online play is perfect. You might find a little bit of lag every now and then, but what console don't you find lag in? It's nothing to really complain about. It's once a blue moon and maybe for a few seconds. Sometimes when I play online, I actually want to turn the 3D off to make sure, everything goes smoothly. Be prepared that when you go online, there will be people that have the Hadouken, and sure, you can all set up right here, so just Hadouken over and over, just spamming each thing. But there's plenty of ways to counter, and if you're good, you can actually beat them. Alright, so we have all the characters. The backgrounds have suffered. There's a new dynamic camera angle that you just saw. It has all the classics in there. So everything's looking good so far. What is the bad part about this game? You have online play. You have a new camera angle. You have versus. Check out versus. Okay. Now, if somebody else has a copy of the game, there's local multiplayer. You can just fight the computer with the classic 2D side-scrolling view. You can watch. You can also go online and watch other people play. Download site, you can send a Ryu vs. Ryu match to somebody that has a 3DS but not a copy of the game. Okay, now with arcade mode, which is the biggest problem of the game, as usual, the presentations are the worst. No matter what you do when you play these games, there will always be a poor presentation with these non-worth it cutscenes. You know, personally, I find Seth to be one of the most cheap character villains ever. And this is all you get, cheap cutscenes.
Changed me forever. First, I was racked with anger, humiliation, impatience. All I could think about was growing stronger and exacting my revenge. However, during my countless battles, I began to catch a glimpse of something. The meaning of victory, of defeat, of the fight.
So, the graphics are amazing, the 3D works well, the backgrounds just suffer. The gameplay has everything you could think of. It makes it fun for people to go online and actually play with the light controls if they don't know it, or you can play pro. And there's an option to filter out which gameplay settings that you want to play against. So if you don't want people to keep pressing these buttons down here and be able to do moves, you can completely turn it off. So you can have your customized game experience, create your own rooms and everything. The sound is great. The game modes are pretty good. It's everything that you can expect in a Street Fighter game, just except the fact that the arcade still lags and it doesn't give you much after you do a hard work to finally beat the career mode. And the fact that they give you all 35 characters out of the box takes out of the sense that you can work through the arcade mode to unlock different characters. That whole purpose is pretty much defeated right out of the box. I am not a hardcore Street Fighter fan, but this game is that good that I actually bought it. So is it worth your money? Yes, it is. If you're looking for a console-like fighting game, it's right now out on the 3DS. This is your choice. So only a few things suffer, but still pretty great. I give Super Street Fighter 4 3D Edition 8.5 out of 10. If they could improve the backgrounds and gave you a little more variety of game modes, and also fix the arcade mode, you know, give you more reward for beating it. There's nothing pretty much to unlock. Oh yeah, there also is a Street Pass feature. You can get figurines by walking with your pedometer. That can actually give you points towards that. And you set up a team just for automatic battles and just you unlock figurines. Nothing too great. And you do unlock titles for playing online. Winning 10 matches in a row, things like that. Overall, a very great game, worth your money, even though this game is a remake of a game that was already $40 on the console, which dropped down to $30 now, and you're paying more for this, a remake. But it's okay. So once again, I give it a 8.5 out of 10. Very worth your money. Go pick it up. My friend code will be below. Add me and let's have an internet match. Once again, I am Knight2727. This is my review of Super Street Fighter 4 3D Edition.
Once again, victory.
Thanks for watching.
That's